From the beginning, we knew with this setting, with an ancient Egypt setting, we needed to ask ourselves what was important for the fight system. Things like ranged combat, using vehicles, all this stuff needed to be factored in. One of the first things we decided to change, the paradigm of hitbox system. So we wanted players to be able to swing their weapon and miss a target, as they would aim with a bow and miss their target, that there was a skill involved in fight. The way combat works in general is that you have a variety of ranged weapons and melee weapons. For the melee weapons, you have this adrenaline bar that fills up based on your actions. Now, these actions based on the weapon could actually increase the amount of adrenaline you gain. So for example, when you attack, you build up adrenaline. The more successful attacks you have. Once this bar is filled, each weapon has its own output of what this means. So sometimes it's a single move that's very high damaging, so you kind of want to choose when to use it. It's a layer on top of the fight that rewards you for playing well, for building up this meter properly. The better you play, the faster this thing will grow. The Hidden Blade's an interesting tool because not only is it already in the lore, and there's a storyline that we attach and jump onto and enhance, but in this particular AC, because we are driving towards a more action RPG type game, it meant that we wanted people to dedicate themselves to crafting Hidden Blades. If they want to be that stealthy assassin, dedicate yourself to it. It's not free. So the Hidden Blade in this game is upgradable, and it does stealth damage. And even if you don't assassinate someone, you can still use it and have a good start to your fight, but effectively they can recover from it, take a lot of damage, and continue fighting with you if you haven't leveled up your Hidden Blade. The way crafting works is that it enhances a lot of the stats of the game, whether it's your health, your melee damage, your range damage, your stealth damage. So these are all elements that go through the crafting system that enhance your damage output. So your armors are much more driven through the crafting system, while the weapons and shields are through the gear. There is no concept of weapon degradation. All the gear has levels and rarities. By advancing in the game, facing tougher enemies, higher level enemies, you'll need to also find higher level loot to keep matching with the enemies, because their weapons are also stronger. We don't have a concept of durability, but you will have to find higher level loot, higher rarities, to have better stats, to have more attributes that change the fight itself. The whole gear system is really much more action RPG oriented. There's over 160 unique weapons that all have levels, rarities, attributes. We went quite big with the gear system and trying to have it be a very valuable reward for the player. The inventory is unlimited, so you can hold as much as you want. There are ways to sort the inventory to make it easy to access, the latest drop you just had, or the highest level, or the best rarity, let's say. In terms of what is equipped on the character, you can have two bows, 2 melee weapons that you can quick switch in the middle of the fight. I've seen some people, who will put 2 dual blades in slots because one has a fire attribute and one has a poison attribute. And the idea is they want to be able to poison someone quickly, switch to the next weapon to put them on fire, if that's the way you want to play, or if you want to be a bit more tactical about it, having long weapons and short weapons, fast weapons. Same with the bows, sometimes having the shotgun bow, which is really effective up close, versus a predator bow, which is the sniper for that long range. But we don't put limitations on that. Players are able to equip whatever they want. We looked at the way people play AC, and we looked at what in our game, inside Egypt, what can work really well. So for example, the playstyles that we really push is Hunter. You can be the greatest ranger in the world. There's the assassin style, which is more about stealth damage, more classic, let's say, AC. And then there's the seer, which is more about being a manipulator, using tools, using bombs, using animals even. The point is, craft the character you want to play in this game. What kind of assassin are you? Maybe you're a warrior, maybe you're a ranger, maybe you're a really dedicated, stealthy ninja, and that's okay, that's all valid. Play the way you want.